Hey y'all, welcome back to another week, another episode of the Real Deal podcast. I am surprisingly still your host, Mdiggs, back with some new, fresh meat. Well, not new, but new today. You guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Nate Richard.
I'm Carolyn Milrow.
And today we're going to be talking about some stuff, believe it or not. Does anybody want to go first?
I'll just get it out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm going to be talking about The Mandalorian, which is the new Star Wars TV show on Disney+.
Disney
I know
Plus.
You're not a fan
No.
of Star Wars?
Oh, yeah. I do like Disney Plus.
Yeah, me either. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I mean, it's not for everyone, so I'm not one of the people who gets mad at people who don't like Star Wars, except if it's Toy Story. Toy Story, that's like sacred ground.
No Inside Out slander, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no Inside Out slander here.
Yeah, exactly. But for The Mandalorian, it's set between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. And basically, since the Empire has fallen, like the bad guys, there's no law. So
Anarchy.
Basically.
Perfect.
And Pedro Pascal from like Game of Thrones and Narcos, he's the lead, but he never really takes off his mask. And he's a Mandalorian, which is what Boba Fett was. He's a bounty hunter.
Perfect.
And so there's all these bounties going on, and he's put on a mission to acquire something, and can't really say what that thing is because that's a spoiler.
No spoilers here,
I
y'all.
don't. There
Except
might
for
be people
13
in the
reasons
back.
why I did spoil that.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No one likes that show anyway.
By season 3, no one cares, yeah.
Yeah. But the show itself, I was really surprised with how cinematic it feels. Like it feels like a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it is one of the most expensive like shows ever put out because it's Disney.
Disney.
and They have money.
All
But
money.
I was just surprised how much it felt like a movie. And the other thing is the episodes are short. Like you'd expect it to be like a Game of Thrones length of an episode, like an hour long. The first episode runs about like 40 minutes, and then the episode that came out today is like only like 32 minutes.
Oh, wait, so they're coming out like periodically. They're
Yeah.
not like all. Oh.
So they released the first episode on November 12th, like the launch day of Disney Plus, but then after that, they're just releasing an episode every Friday. And there's 8 episodes, so it ends right before New Year's.
That's
Oh, that's
interesting.
nice.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a big Disney Plus stan. I know last time we were on here, I was talking crap about Disney Plus, talking about how I would never get it, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
Why?
I'm not a big Disney. Well, I didn't
Oh,
think
no.
that I was a big Disney person anymore because, like, I think I've disassociated from it, like, as I've gotten older. But then I happened to acquire a pass. Also, I don't like paying for things. I'm super cheap. Yeah.
Yeah, me either. I don't like the subscription
Yeah.
business.
But I acquired a password for that. And so now I did stay up until 2 in the morning watching Lemonade Mouth. And I regret absolutely nothing.
Good.
I've been staying up at night and just watching like old episodes of The Simpsons.
Oh,
So I'm
Mish,
a
yeah, I
big
know. I can't believe The
fan.
Simpsons are on there. I
Yeah.
love The
Oh,
Simpsons.
nice. I'm gonna watch
classic
That's So Raven
seasons.
like all night when I
Yeah.
get the subscription.
I started watching Sweet Life of Zack and Cody the other day, too.
Nice.
It's such a classic.
Oh,
It is.
I need to watch that too.
Yeah. But it's nice that, like, they have so much stuff on there for, like, so many different people. Like, they have Star Wars. They have, like, all the old Disney movies, like, old ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then they kind of have the ones from, like, early 2000s.
Yeah, a lot of those. They don't have everything yet. They
Yeah.
have everything listed on the site.
Yeah, they don't have Sunny with a Chance yet. And I have beef about that.
They don't have like some other shows, like Disney Channel shows either.
Yeah.
But, what was I gonna say? Like, I tried to click on George of the Jungle because I interviewed Brendan Fraser. I'm like, hey, I want to see him in like his prime.
Yeah.
It says it's not available until like April 2020. So
That's
they
a
have all
long
these
way
movies
away.
listed.
So they finessed you.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You know
I
what
just
they say about betrayal? It always comes from Disney.
they have some random movies like they don't have them yet. Like The Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
Who wants to watch that anyway?
Yeah.
But that's not listed until 2021.
Oh, wow.
They have the exact dates. And what was Mars Needs Moms? A movie no one has
I was about
heard
to say, I've
of.
never heard of
It
that.
bombed horrifically at the box office.
Perfect.
I was looking at that today. It's not until like April 2020.
Wow. Yeah, that's actually interesting because me and my roommates went through like the list of movies and stuff that's on there last night and wrote down like everything that was like priority to watch. So I wonder if all that stuff's even on there yet.
Most of it is. It's mainly because of like deals with Netflix and HBO and Hulu. Well, not Hulu, but Amazon. So if they have the rights to like show those stuff on their streaming services, Disney Plus can't show it until the rights with like Netflix.
Oh.
Which I bet is really hurting Disney because you know how they are with things.
I don't really think it's hurting them yet. I think it's gonna hurt like Netflix more.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Because like there's so many times like a year ago people were talking about watching Moana or Tarzan on Netflix, and now all that's like moving off and going directly onto Disney Plus. They think Disney Plus has the advantage because it's cheaper too.
Yeah.
It's $7 a month.
Yeah.
Netflix is like $13 a month.
Yeah. Which Netflix would really benefit now from like going back to like the price they started at, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because wasn't it just like
$8.
yeah, it was like $8.99 a month when they first came out, and every year they've just like raised it a little bit, and just
Yeah.
a little bit. But it's definitely interesting to in like the next like 5-ish years to see how that will all play out with all these different streaming
Right.
services. And especially now that Netflix like announced that deal with Nickelodeon.
Yep, I was just gonna mention that.
So that will be interesting.
Drake and
Yeah.
Josh. And
Drake
iCarly.
and Josh, iCarly, absolutely iconic.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys think that like cable will just become like all subscription streaming services?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
cable's already dead except for the
Yeah.
boomers. Okay, boomer.
My dad's like one of the few boomers who got rid of cable like
No, my
ahead
dad
of the
did
jump.
too. My dad has YouTube TV though, which is like a different subscription service that's like the same as cable almost.
Yeah.
Because he like only cares about watching sports, so that works for him, and it honestly works for me because I have the password to it.
I use my friend's YouTube TV.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of a flex.
It is.
I love to record Riverdale and watch it, even though that's not a popular show. I personally love it.
What else is on there?
Literally anything that, well, not anything, but like a lot of stuff that you could watch on cable because it has like Food Network, HGTV, all the sports channels, like CW, ABC, CBS,
NBC.
and yeah, all the SBs, SCs, all those things are on there.
That's nice.
Yeah, so I think it's kind of cool for that aspect because you can like record stuff on there like it's a DVR on your actual TV.
Oh,
And then go back and watch it later. And also they have tons of movies. That's what I watched all the Twilights on before the Twilight
really?
podcast. Yeah, I just
Nice.
recorded them all on the YouTube TV and then went back and watched them. So it's kind of neat. I enjoy it. It's really expensive though. That one's like $50 a month.
Yeah.
You said 50?
Yeah, it's like $49.99 a month.
What?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Hulu has something similar too with Hulu TV, and they just like announced today that they're raising that price to like $55.
Yeah, which I mean, if you think about it, it's still way cheaper than cable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But well, also you'll get access to all like the YouTube Red.
I don't
movies
think you
and
do.
shows.
What about
sure?
music, YouTube music?
Because I saw Joey. Well, yeah, you can watch.
'Cause that's a different subscription too, I think. YouTube music.
I think it is.
Maybe yeah.
Yeah.
But I saw like the Joey what's that dude name? The big Joey dude on YouTube.
Persefa.
Yes. Thank you. How'd you know that? You know everything. But he did that. What's it called? It's like Escape the Night, and that popped up on my YouTube TV as a suggestion. And I'm pretty sure that's like a YouTube Red thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know exactly because I don't care about watching that because I don't know anything about it. But
The only thing, I just sign up for the YouTube Premium or YouTube Red. I don't know, they keep changing the name.
Yeah.
Like every time the Karate Kid show comes out on there, I make a new like Gmail,
Oh,
and
yeah,
a new
so you
YouTube
can get the
account,
free,
and I get a free
subscription.
month. I
Yeah.
keep doing that over and over again.
yeah, I paid for YouTube Red for a while. That was like the only thing I actually paid for. And then I was like, well, then my card overdrew, so I canceled it, as you do. But yeah, I don't pay for like any of my subscription services personally yet. I'm not at that stage of life. When
don't
will I
either.
get there? Like, am I gonna wait for my parents to die?
Oh.
Well, I mean, like like in the best way possible.
I mean, you could shift it before they do.
Well, I mean, if they're like really sick, I guess.
Give it to
Oh,
someone
it's
else.
like families always stick together with the streaming services,
Yeah.
except especially in the modern age.
Yeah.
Like my sister has moved out of the house, but she still uses like my family's Netflix, my
Yeah.
family's Disney Plus now, our Amazon Prime and
Yeah.
Hulu.
Like
So,
I live out of like I don't live with my parents ever anymore, but I use my mom's Netflix, I use, well, honestly, right now I use my roommate's Hulu. I use one of my friends' Disney Pluses. Like, I use my dad's YouTube TV. So, like, when will I ever pay for them on my own? Never, probably.
But like, if you do pay for them all on your own, like that would hit you out of nowhere.
Oh, that would be
like that's like so many
savage.
subscriptions, and
Yeah.
then it's just like.
And then it would be as much as cable,
Yep.
which is like the big argument right now with subscription services. But
I was talking with Tiara even, and she thinks like in the future there will be like packages with all these
Oh,
like
for sure.
streaming services.
Oh, that would be great.
even now,
Oh
though,
my
you can get like,
gosh.
if you, what is it? Like Verizon, you get Disney Plus now.
Yes, for a year. I heard that.
Yeah, something like that.
But like cable bundles.
I got it. It's lit.
Okay.
I was wondering how you got free Disney Plus. I was about to tweet back at you, and I was like, he knows more than me about that kind of stuff. Well, I have like Metro PCS, so we're not switching to the Verizon grind. That crap's expensive.
Yeah, I have
bet.
T-Mobile, and we're getting. T-Mobile has a deal with Netflix, but also they're partnering with probably the streaming service that's going to bomb horrifically called Quibi.
Oh,
I have not even heard
wow,
of that.
never heard of. Yeah, that's.
It's made by the guy who made DreamWorks,
Interesting.
and
Wow.
he has all these people like Steven Spielberg, who even though I love him, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And like all these A-list celebrities, like Darren Criss is doing a show for them, Kevin Hart and
So they're
Dave
really
Franco,
reaching.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, they're
Bill
trying.
Murray.
I can tell they're trying.
But here's the thing: you can only watch it on your phone.
Oh no.
That's so
Horizontal.
restricting.
So it's like the Snapchat shows, and it's like 10-minute episodes.
Oh,
What's the
absolutely
point?
not.
What is the point?
And
Absolutely
usually
not.
you'd have to pay for it.
When did that come
I'm
out?
not doing that.
It doesn't come out till April.
Oh.
I will not be caught dead
Nobody's
doing
gonna get
that.
that.
If you see me watching TV like this ever, take me
Ew.
out.
It's basically just billionaires
Oh.
using their money to do something that's going to lose them money.
And
So,
they don't care because it'll be like a small fraction of their
Yeah.
money. Perfect. I love when they do that for not good reasons, like, you know, like starving children.
Yeah.
Well,
Yikes.
I could talk about that all day because I am now officially convinced when the streaming service thing happened. Like, I know we've had this conversation before, but I'm officially convinced after getting Disney Plus.
Nice.
So, do you want to talk about your topic?
Sure. Okay. So the Motorola Razr is coming January 2020 at, brace yourself, $1,499.
That's enough to make me vomit
Yeah.
profusely.
But nevertheless, it is sleek with a seamless fold. And when you fold it, it goes in half size with a quick view that shows the time, your music, and text messages with a fingerprint button. So,
I don't
does
think I'm a
that
fan
like
of this.
intrigue you?
Sounds like the phone of the future, though.
I know it
Like-
does. It's
Yeah.
very like Back to the Future vibes.
Yeah.
Very Back to the Future
Exactly.
vibes. But for one, you'll never catch me paying $1,500 for a phone
No.
ever.
No, me either.
I am so cheap.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's attractive, but I don't think it's worth that much. And it's only exclusive to Verizon.
What is
Yeah.
the point of that?
Exactly.
Okay, well, realistically, Verizon is going to take Verizon and like Amazon and I can't think of anything else.
Disney.
Disney are gonna like literally take over the world in a couple. Like by the time we're like 80, everything's gonna be owned by them.
You think it's
Yeah.
going to take them that long?
Well, no, I'm being generous with the timeline, you
Yeah.
know. But that just like gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know, like, the design is nice and everything, but, like, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely a throwback.
that?
Did you guys have razors?
No, my dad did.
I didn't either. I thought they were super cool though.
I had a flip phone for like a year or even less than that. That was a hand-me-down from my grandparents just because I need something to call home like in
Yeah.
middle school. And then I think only like a couple months later I got an iPhone.
See, I honestly had an Android for like a really long time. I had that one that was like, you like flipped up and it was like a full keyboard here. And I had that one. I had like a bunch of like ones that looked like iPhones that were like touchscreen like this.
Yeah.
I always wanted like the Sidekick, you know, like the one that flipped like. Do you know what I'm talking
I
about?
think so. Let me
think
just
I-
Google it.
It like, it was super freaking cool. And if they made a remake of that, iPhone honestly take notes
Oh,
because
yeah.
Mama would be in that.
These.
Yes, they were so cool to me. I think they
Yeah.
had like problems breaking though because it like spun up. The little
Oh.
screen did. So I think they would break a lot, but
Yeah.
I thought they were so cool.
What was the phone that would explode?
I don't know.
Remember
Was it a Samsung phone?
was it the Galaxy?
Yeah, I think that was the one that like caught on fire
yes.
or something.
Yeah.
I think it was like an early version of the
Yikes.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, I kind of miss my Droid. If it was like, I could, it sounds bad because I'm like taken over by Apple now, but I like when you turn on your Droid, it'd be like, Droid. No one else experienced that? Just me?
No, I just had the Galaxies.
The Galaxies, yeah. Mine was like cool. It had like Kevlar on the back so you wouldn't break it because I used to break my phones all the time.
Thanks.
Because, you know, when you're like 13 and a girl, and I'd be mad and I would just like chuck it. I don't know what I was thinking with that. I don't know where I thought I was getting there, but maybe I have anger issues. That's for my therapist.
I threw my phone because I did bad on the test, so I threw it.
Oh.
You would throw it because you did bad on a test.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect that about you so much. Mine was probably like I was mad at one of my friends. I was like, Brittany is so fake. I wish I would have been throwing it because I did bad on tests. I wonder where I'd be now.
I think it was equal response. Bad test, bad friend.
Yeah.
It works.
When you're a 13-year-old girl, everything's like the end of the world. Maybe when you're a 13-year-old boy too. I just have never experienced that personally.
For me, I was just a very emotional preteen. So
Really? I don't think I could see that.
it was.
I support it though. I wish I could see like you in a rage.
It was more just like breakdowns.
Oh, I do a lot of that now if it makes
Yeah.
you feel better. So, well, I did a lot of that then. Maybe I've just never grown out of that actually. Interesting perspective. But yeah, no, I don't think that I could get behind that phone. I'm not. But realistically, like the iPhone 11 is how much money?
I don't know.
It's like over $1,000 too, isn't it? I mean, it's not
Really?
$1,500, but I think it's like expensive. The max one, not the regular 11
Max.
or the Pro. They have so many names,
don't know.
and I literally have an iPhone 7. So
I forget
Oh,
what mine is.
I
it's
think
a
it
V.
might be the same.
I just upgraded from my iPhone 5 like in January.
I guess that would be the price, right? Well, that's the range.
Oh.
1,000 to.
So yeah, it probably depends on how much storage.
Yep.
So it's like either $1,000 to like $1,500, which
Yeah.
is ridiculous. Okay, let me see the back. Yeah, you have the 8. I have the 7. What do you have?
The 10.
She's fancy.
Yeah.
I'm not fancy. I wish I was.
It's okay. One day.
One day we'll get there. I'll actually still probably be cheap, even if I had a lot of money. I feel like I'd still be cheap.
I still need the home button.
Oh, I do too. Oh, I still have, funny, because on my iPhone 5, the home button was broken. So I had to use the Assistive Touch. And I've had this phone since January. And I still have the Assistive Touch on it. I don't need it. Like, the home button works just fine.
Yep.
But I'm just a creature of habit. So maybe I don't need the home button realistically.
I think it's nice, and it makes the phone look more sleek, like without the home button, because it's just like so smooth and just goes.
I know, but
up,
there's
like-
something satisfying about clicking it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy
Yeah.
that. I worked really hard to get a phone with the Touch ID because I bought this phone by myself, and I thought that was like that's like the main thing I wanted. So now it's like giving up the Touch ID. I'm gonna be like, seriously, I worked my whole life for this.
Well, if you give up Touch ID, you get Face ID.
I know. That's
So
kind of scary.
I think that's better.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Face ID?
So now you know what my face looks like.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
scary.
I know. I have like a weird trust thing with technology.
It's like Terminator.
Yeah, like people like I refuse to get an Alexa. I am absolutely
Yeah, now
terrified
those
of
things
them.
are creepy. Like they actually listen to you.
And the Google Homes and stuff, those things are so terrifying to
Yeah.
me.
My parents have an Alexa, and whenever I'm just there, I'll talk to it like joke. You could tell it to tell jokes.
Yeah.
I don't I make sure not to say like
Yeah. and-
private things
yeah.
with it, but half the time I use it for memes.
Oh, yeah, that's good. We were talking about this actually today in one of my classes about like, do you trust it or not? And some people are like, yeah, I don't care if they listen in. And I'm like, I will die before I pay my life over to the man. I will die.
Well, like Google, they track your searches and your entire
Yeah, they
history,
do. They
even
record
in-
your whole thing. Cause I have one. I was like, oh.
Your Google Home or
Yeah,
whatever.
I have a Google Home Mini.
My roommate has one, and she like went to go plug it in the other day. She's like, "Oh, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach my room, so I can't use it in there. I'm gonna plug it in here." And I was like, "No, that thing's not listening to me talk because I will incriminate myself on accident. Because I just talk and I never actually filter what I'm saying. So, not for me." Anyways, do you guys want to talk about Euphoria now? Because this is
Yes.
my new recent obsession.
All right.
So I never started watching it because I don't have HBO or anything. So I never had a way to watch it, but I wanted to. But my roommate somehow on our Fire Stick, we don't know how this happened. It's allowing us to watch HBO crap. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I just got one. Is it like HBO, Plus? Or
It's like
just
Go,
regular?
I think, right?
Wait, you're getting
Okay.
free HBO
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. It's like
like
on
on
our
your
Fire
Fire
Stick.
Stick.
Yeah, it just like showed up.
on Amazon Fire Stick?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will have to use.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
Get
one.
home because
And see if it works on yours and let me know because
Yeah.
we've both checked our bank accounts.
Mhm.
Like her Amazon Stick is hooked up to her bank account. So she's checked it's not coming out of her bank account. Like
Wait,
we don't know how we're getting it.
when did you start using it?
The HBO?
Yeah.
Probably like a month ago, maybe less.
Oh, a month?
Yeah.
Because mine is only showing up for a 7-day free trial.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yours
That's
is
what
a
I'm saying.
month? Oh my
I am
gosh.
we're so confused, but if it ever starts charging us, I'll let you guys know, but I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
But we're getting free. I guess I probably shouldn't have said that because now I'm getting shut down somehow. Yeah. But
They're gonna hear this.
yeah, HBO is coming from my head, even though
we're
it's
gonna swat
technically
your house.
you're getting free HBO Go. Yeah, that's honestly some real life crap.
Yeah.
But so we don't know how it's happening, but I was like, oh, this is awesome, so I can watch Euphoria now. But I'd been putting it off because I'm busy and lazy. And then Tana Mojo actually posted a video of her doing Euphoria makeup, and I was like, what the heck? That's like the makeup they wear in that show. I was like, that's so weird. Why? So I started watching it, and I still don't know why the makeup in it is so weird. But I absolutely love the show. It's a very, very weird show.
Wow.
I don't really know how to describe it. It's very graphic.
I like Zendaya.
Oh, I love Zendaya. I
Yeah.
also love Jacob do you know how to pronounce it?
Latimore, is it?
No, it's like the dude from The Kissing Booth. Hold on, I'm about to look him up on Instagram. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. He is so hot, though.
Let me look.
Jacob Oh, right here.
Jacob Elordi.
Elordi, yeah, there we go. He is beautiful, 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 beautiful. And he is so, look at that man. Wow.
Yeah.
That's something special, is all I have to
So
say.
tall.
So tall. He's so hot. Okay, anyways.
Did you know they were actually dating?
Zendaya and him?
No, him and the
No,
Kissing
they
Booth.
were.
Yeah.
They're broken up now.
I heard about that.
Joey King, yeah.
Oh.
And like, now they're making this Kissing Booth too, so it's like a big thing if it's awkward. I don't know.
Really? Why
yeah.
is there even a 2?
I know. Why is there two?
Money.
Well, yeah, money.
Yeah.
The first one was honestly cute. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
it was.
It's like a good, like, little, like, girls' night feel good movie. We, like, watched it on Valentine's Day because we're lame.
Oh, wow.
I preferred To All the Boys I Loved Before. That was such a good.
Stop. And they're making a second one of that
Yeah,
too. And
and if
I'm
they're-
actually hyped for that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But that's also books, and the books are good too. They're cute. I love that. I like that dude more. What's his name?
Oh.
Noah Ciento?
Yeah.
All these Netflix boys need to chill. So, I love all of them. But he has a girlfriend now, so that's really sad. I just saw that today. So I guess I'm out. But, yeah, I love Euphoria. It's so weird. It's so graphic. It deals with, like, a lot of, like, teenage, like, drug abuse, like, sex stuff. Like, it's just, like, super, super to one extreme. But it's so good. It's so well done. The makeup in it is weird, but I don't know why. Like, I've never gotten an answer on that. Maybe I'm uninformed.
The entire show, like in high school even, their makeup is weird.
Yeah.
Even in like rehab.
Well, it doesn't actually show her in rehab. It shows her like,
Okay.
getting out of rehab for the most part. But it's just like a lot of glitter, a lot of jewels. Like Zendaya's character, a lot of times looks like she's like crying glitter. Like it's very like she always kind of
Wow.
looks like she has like glitter under her eyes, like she's like crying it. It's very weird. Hold on. Oh, I guess it's an American adaptation of an Israeli show of the same name. I didn't know that. And yeah, but it circles around Zendaya as like the main character, and she's like a drug addict. She just got out of rehab. And then there's another character named Jules who's like a transgender character. She's like a transgender girl, and so it's kind of like like how they navigate their friendship, their relationship, and like the stuff that comes in between all of that. There's like a lot of stuff that comes in between it, but it's so cool and it's so weird. I love it.
So what I was reading from it, is it like just teenage issues, or it's just like...
Yeah, I mean there are like adults. It's like focused on the teenagers, obviously. Like one of the dude who plays Jacob Elordi's dad. So like his name's Nate in the show. What could be so funny? But it's Nate's character, his dad is like kind of a prevalent character because he is repressing some sexual identity issues that come to light in the
Nate?
show. No, well, yes, him, but also his dad.
Okay.
So his
Oh,
dad is like the
wow.
one adult that's like really prevalent in the show, I would say, so far. Because I have only, obviously, watched season 1. There's only one season. But I don't know where it will go from here. But it's super intense. I don't really ever know how to feel when I'm watching it. But I love it. I don't know if it makes me sad or not. Maybe it does. But I enjoy it.
So does it like keep you on edge?
Yes.
Like, all the time? Wow.
Is it kind of along the lines of like 13 Reasons Why in Riverdale?
Better, like more well done. Like Riverdale is like so unrealistic, obviously, but it kind of like cuts off the viewer, I guess, because of that.
Yeah.
This show doesn't. Like it's very dramatized, but it like immerses you into it more, I feel like. And because I think it's because you feel so much empathy for these characters. I don't really feel any empathy for the Riverdale characters because they're just, that's a lot, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel empathy for you, like, being homeless and fighting a bear because that's just...
Like you fight
So-
bears.
In Riverdale? Yeah. There's one episode where he's like fighting a bear. I don't
Archie
know.
does?
Yeah.
This is far from like the comics I read. Like,
Yeah, they really went off the wall with that. What? Have you never seen Riverdale? Oh, well, you should watch it. I love it, honestly. But, and then, what was the other show? 13 Reasons Why. It's, I would say it's, like, kind of on par, like, empathy-wise to the first season of 13 Reasons Why. But, you get, like, a broader view of, like, all the sides, you know? So, like, with Rue, who's the main character, Zendaya's character, she's a drug addict who, like, just got out of rehab. Which, for one, is, like, fairly realistic. Like, that's realistic. And but you could kind of see like her struggles and her like her being like, I have no intention of getting clean, you know. So you feel empathy with these characters more because it's not like, oh, poor Hannah, which is what I felt like 13 Reasons Why was. So yeah, it makes it more well-rounded that way, I think. But it's cool if you ever get free HBO Go on your Amazon stick, you should watch it.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
so
I'm going to
much-
try that when I get
And
back
Crazy
to my
Rich
dorm.
Asians because I love that movie and it's
That's a
on
great
HBO
movie.
Go. Oh, I love Henry Golding so
He's great.
much. He is so perfect.
He's my main crush.
He is mine as well.
Like he's a stunning dude.
He's absolutely beautiful, unrealistically, amazingly beautiful, and his accent is just everything to me.
Perfection.
He is perfect. I can't wait to see Last Christmas. Have you seen it yet?
No, I have not.
I can't wait. Oh, I also love that girl actress. I can't remember her name right now.
Amelia Clark.
She is amazing. She's so cute. Like, I just want to pinch her. But if I got to kiss Henry Golding, I don't know how I wouldn't actually fall in love in real life. I don't think I'd be able to disassociate from that. But whatever. I love a lot of men here, apparently. I have a lot of opinions about them. But that's all for this week, y'all. We talked about some riveting things. Go watch Euphoria. Maybe buy the Motorola Razr when it comes out in 2020. I don't know if I know I won't, actually. I'll probably still have the iPhone 7 until like 2025. Or it stops working, or I lose it. Because that happened to my last phone. If you're into Star Wars, every Friday you get a new episode of, what's it called?
The Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Yes.
And, I mean, I personally probably will never watch it, but I love to hear Nate talk about it. And that's all for this week, folks. Come back next week. We'll be doing the same thing, same place, same time. And it's the last one before Thanksgiving. So, bring a bowl of mashed potatoes to the table. Or not. Maybe green beans. I don't know what you're into. I'm here for you no matter what you're into. Should we bring food next week, Celia? I don't know what you're saying. But anyways,
They're just laughing.
peace and hair grease, kiddos. Come back next week.